Hey Leo, welcome to your January 2025 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I want to wish you a great year ahead. And I also want to announce that I am running a sale on my personal reading still. All my readings at this time are 20% off. If you're interested in that, that link will be down below in the description. Well, let's see here, Leo. What do we got? You pulled this trine sextile card. It says symbiosis here. Okay, I feel like January there's going to be good natural timing of things that come together here for you to where you're seeing that the energy is much more, the energy is cooperating here more with you this month than I feel like it has been previously. And I also see opportunities that will arise for you, but it's really up to you whether or not you want to capitalize on these opportunities. Now, these could be external things that are coming toward you this month, or these could be things that maybe they're already in your hands. It's just the opportunity, right? Like what you make of it. So I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to be aware of that right now, this could be a very powerful time for you in the month of January to get started on some of these opportunities here that are at your fingertips. And like I said, these could be some opportunities coming your way here in January. You did pull this energy signature card. It says the past is in the present. And you also pulled this card that says emotional challenges resolve the issue. So I think there's things here that you're having to work through in the month of January. I don't think this is anything new. This is already stuff you've been dealing with here. And you know, you're having to really go to the source of things. You're having to really go to the core of things here. This kind of reminds me of Pluto. And right now, Pluto is opposing Leo. It's opposing me at this time. And I'm a Leo, but it's opposing us, right, in Aquarius. And so Pluto's kind of challenging us to, you know, to transform, to change. And Pluto brings these deep transformations. And there you have it. The Judgment card is the overall energy, which is the archetype of Pluto. And the changes that Pluto can be they can be intense. They can be deep because it goes really to the core of things that you're unaware of. And I think that's what you're working through, is like you're really diving into this month. I see going back to the past, re-looking at things, understanding things here, because this card that says emotional challenges resolve the issue, right? The past is in the present, or it says emotional issues resolve the issue. These things have been challenging for you emotionally and energetically and spiritually and vibrationally here, but you're working through it. And so this is your time, your moment in time here to shift things here. But it is a process here. And you also pulled this nurturing card here as well. I feel like Leos are the most underrated sign when it comes to nurturing. Right, there it is. And there's 2 lions on the card. Very interesting. So I think this month is very important to stay connected to your support systems. Rely on your support systems. Also be supportive here as well, because I think you're going to find a lot of strength and nurturing in these relationships, or the people around you, or just you could be finding a lot of strength too through nurturing and helping others as well. But I think it's vital for you here in the month of January. Yeah, let's see here. Of course, I'm going to show you the cards, but we're going to go through this. Yeah, I see a lot of healing here, energetically, spiritually. You pulled the Ace of Cups here in the future. The dove on the Ace of Cups represents peace and serenity. So that's what you're filling up your cup with more of, I feel, in the month of January. Yeah, and your advice being the 4 swords at this time. Now's the time to really do a lot of deep contemplation, meditation here, reflect, introspect, have more solitude here for yourself, Leo, and give yourself space and time when you need it. Some of you work very hard with the 10 of Pentacles being in your challenge, and that may be the issue, right? You need some balance a little bit. All right, let's take a look here. Like I said, you pulled this trine card. It says sextile, or trine sextile, says symbiosis. Trine and sextile in astrology are harmonious aspects between 2 points, or you say 2 planets. To where the trine, there's a natural cooperation of harmony. Things are going well. They work together effortlessly. The sextile offers an opportunity for creativity. It's kind of like a weak trine. So this looks good here for you. You pulled this card. I know it's reflecting off the damn ring light, but it says energy signature, the past is in the present, and it says emotional challenges, resolve the issue. So, like I said, I've already touched base on these two cards here. You know, this energy signature card, the past is in the present, you have a moment in time to rewrite the narrative here. But what I mean by that is, some of you, I see journaling is like going to be one of your best friend this month. You may be like, awesome, what the hell are you talking about? I don't need a journal. I don't journal. I see you whipping out that journal here in January, or typing some shit out, to where you're able to, you're taking what's in the mind, right, and you're writing it or seeing it in a different way that helps you understand something differently and helps you overcome some type of challenge here. So this is going to be a month where I do see you having it's like the natural timing of things for you to just resolve something here. So, and it looks good. And then again, like I said, you pulled that nurturing card here. Let's go ahead and jump into your tarot. You did pull the Judgment card here for the overall energy. Now, the Judgment card is all about the reawakening of purpose, or the emerging of a new purpose in one's life. But the changes are so subtle, but so loud and so big. And I think that's something you've been going through with Pluto being in Aquarius, the opposite sign of you. You're being challenged. And so there's things changing, and you're feeling the call here you're having to evolve, right? That's the Judgment card. You're having to answer to the call of the divine here to step forward into something new. It's your dharma. It's something that you have to fulfill and do in this lifetime. So I still see this energy playing out for you in January. You pulled the Eight of Wands here in the position of the good stuff here. I like this Eight of Wands. There could be some travels here for you in January. There could be some type of adventure here that you're going on as well, but also the power of self-belief and positivity, positive thinking. The Eight of Wands is Mercury and Sag, and Mercury deals with the intellect and Sagittarius deals with our beliefs. It also deals with education and learning. It also deals with wisdom, morality. And so I see like all these things starting to, understanding things and seeing the bigger picture of things, which is broadening your perspective. And instead of things being so tight and narrow, it's almost like things are becoming more lofty and broad, to where you're able to see the possibilities. And also the Eight of Wands is the height of ambition, so I see you having a lot of ambition and more energy in January. You have the Queen of Swords here in the position of also the good stuff here. Yeah, and again, I think this really ties into this Eight of Wands. The Queen of Swords it's air. Air element deals with the mind, our beliefs, our thoughts. It also deals with communication as well. If you've been having communicational problems here in regards to your relationships, I do see improvements with that here. I also get, though, just you understanding and comprehending and seeing things more clearly. The Queen of Swords, her head is above the clouds, which represents her head's not in the clouds. She's not confused. She's not in a daze. She's not in a fog or in a funk. She sees things clearly and she understands things clearly. And I think that's something good that's happening for you, especially if you've been feeling like, damn, if you've been feeling like I don't know what the answers are, or it's been difficult, this looks good here. You pulled the Four of Wands here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's really telling you to embrace the moment and to find empowerment in every single moment that you can here, Leo, and to embrace having a good time and celebrating here. I'm not saying that you're not doing that. In fact, I think that's sort of what you are trying to do here with the Four of Wands. I mean, you could be doing that here. Also, the fours represent its stability, its structure, and with the Ten of Pentacles being here in the challenge, I think family, home life, personal life, work, and career, that access here could be something that's of significance and importance here for you this month in January. But with this Four of Wands, yeah, I think Spirit just wants you to try to stay empowered as much as you can. And if you're already feeling that empowerment, just like keep building on that momentum here, especially with the Eight of Wands in the position of the good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. You have the Ten of Pentacles here in the challenge. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles can be things related to work, career, home life, personal life, family life, money, resources. And I don't see these things being a major challenge. I just think here, Leo, that with the Four Swords being the advice, it's like you're having to balance things out here in January. Because the Ten of Pentacles can just be all about the material, driven to succeed in the external world, right? To make your stamp, to put your stamp on things and gain status, gain wealth. But the Four Swords as your advice is saying, actually, you may need a little bit more personal time. You can do whatever the hell you want, Leo, but I'm just saying, Four Swords is saying, relax a little bit more, honestly, right? But obviously fulfill your responsibilities and obligations. But the Four Swords says, balance. Balance is your friend here. If you need solitude and time to yourself to reflect, to introspect, to think about things and think about the future of things here, give yourself that space and that time. Also, I want to say here that the Ten of Pentacles being in the challenge can talk about goals, right? Your vision of the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? The bigger picture of things. And the Four Swords says, if you don't really know what those things are, or if you just need time to really think about those things, Four Swords says make that a priority, and you may need solitude to reflect and to connect to that and figure that out here. You have the Ace of Cups here in the future position. Yeah, I think throughout the month of January, the main focus for you is going to be filling up your own cup with more peace, love, and serenity here. And I also do see, though, you just feeling better here, emotionally, spiritually. Also, Ace of Cups can be symbolic of a blessing coming into your life. So there could be something subtle that happens in January, or small, but it's something that's significant. And I do see a lot of healing here for you as well, especially because we pulled that emotional challenges, resolve the issue, and then you have the Four Swords as the advice, which would be healing and space and time, right? Ace of Cups would be the filling back up of your own cup, and the Six of Cups would be regenerating, the gift of transformation, right? The Six of Cups is the gift of transformation. And again, we're talking about already transformation already happening for you, especially with Pluto opposing you. And the Judgment card ruling the reading, which is Pluto. But the transformation, the gift of transformation that's on the other side here, of the changes here that are deeply going on in your life, it's all going to be worth it. You'll be able to feel that feeling of comfort and security and love and grace again. And you also have the Six of Pentacles here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Now, I just want to say something. Just make sure that you're on top of your bills and stuff like that, Leo. Don't overlook things. Make sure that you're kind of looking at the details of things here. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I also see you here, like your spiritual and material needs being met here this month with that Six of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Some of you may have like some type of payment coming up. You just want to be aware of that. All right. Pull this opposition, confrontation. See, y'all just think I be saying shit. Pluto's opposing you. That's an opposition. So yeah, you're being confronted at this time. But it's interesting. You pulled the trine sextile card here. One thing that is going on with Pluto and your sign is that before the nodes switch this month and come into Virgo, Pisces, they're making this last bit of time. The North Node is trining you, Leo. Pluto is trining the South Node, while Pluto also is sextiling the North Node. And you have this trine sextile card, and then the opposition, Pluto opposing you. This is your moment and gap in time, especially when it comes to divine timing of major transformation, especially with the nodes, because they're radical. The nodes are radical. They bring radical changes. The South Node and the North Node. South Node's more silent, introverted. North Node's more loud, amplified, external. So there's a combination of both going on, and I think you're letting a lot of things go while also at the same time seeing a lot of external things transforming in your life. You pull this Island card. It says detachment here, and that's that Four Swords as your advice. That you may need detachment, solace, solitude to connect. So give yourself that space and time. And you pulled this solar plexus card. It says inner strength here. And the solar plexus is all about your own individuality, your will, right? Your willpower, and nurturing, needing to cultivate that inner strength in general for you to, exert yourself, right? To push yourself. Clarify the Eight of Wands here in the position of the good stuff for Leo. Pull the Temperance card. Yeah, the Temperance is, it's balance and moderation, you can say, right? It's balancing out the extremes. So one of the good things I see here with this Eight of Wands is the extremes being balanced out here for you this month, and you feeling more open, more free with this Eight of Wands. Also, your patience will pay off here, especially if you've been having to be really patient with things lately. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the position of the good stuff. Pull the Eight of Wands. Well, here it is, the same card that's in the position of the good stuff. Also, I see you getting good news here. I see good acceleration of changes to where it just makes things easier and more simple. Like things becoming just more simple here. Instead of it being so complex and abstract, it's like things are becoming more simple and understandable. Clarify the Judgment for the overall energy. Pull the Five of Cups here. Yeah. And after the Five of Cups is the Six of Cups, and it's in your outcome position. So right now what you're going through overall, the overall energy is going to the source of things and letting go of the emotional attachments to things in the past, dissolving them, and going through that transformational process here. And I think you're having to make some lifestyle changes here too. Again, I don't think this is anything new. I think this is already something you've been dealing with. I don't think this is anything new. Clarify the Four of Wands in your current energy. Pull the Seven of Wands here. Yeah. I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to focus on, like there's an emphasis to really find empowerment within inside yourself and assert your will and being courageous and bold. That's the energy that I see you embodying here. And I also feel like that's the energy that Spirit wants you to embody at this time. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge. You pull the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You could be feeling like the progress of things has been slow, or things feel slow, or they haven't been moving at the pace you would have liked, or things could be delayed a bit because of other things going on, or certain changes that you need to make, certain bigger changes here that you need to make. And I feel here that you're ready to make these changes and that you're even gearing up for these changes. But I'm kind of seeing you here, really needing to come to this place internally of feeling okay with making certain changes. So this Four of Swords being the advice is saying, like, give yourself, again, that solitude and detach from the external world to come back to yourself, to just find, the confidence within inside yourself, right, to make certain decisions here. Clarify the Ace of Cups in the future. Pull the Page of Swords here. Yeah. One thing I see here with this Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the future position, that I feel like this Page of Swords is newer ideas here that you're going to want to move forward with here. And I feel like it's going to feel right and you're going to feel ready here. Also, if you've been needing good news, or if you've been looking for good news, I do see that here coming your way. There could be like important communications you get in the month of January. But I'm just seeing what your energy being rejuvenated here with this Ace of Cups. And I also see your curiosity to explore and examine new things being sparked here, to where you're ready to revolutionize things in a bigger way. Clarify and I think it's going to make you feel good, clarify the Six of Cups in the outcome. Yeah, boom, there it is, the Sun card. So the gift of transformation and being reborn here, and finding that light and that happiness again within inside yourself, and allowing yourself to kind of be the star of the show here, Leo, and be in the spotlight and feeling, really feeling connected back to yourself here. This looks really good. Six of Cups and the Sun card, I see you being happy, feeling alive, energetically, spiritually, emotionally. Also letting go of like old shame or letting go of like old fears, and like you really restoring that inner innocence here with the Six of Cups and the Sun card. Clarify the Four of Swords as your advice. Pull the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords with the Four of Swords here. Yeah, I think your advice right now is to, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords would be trying to figure out how you can do things better, improve things here, so that way you can grow more in your life. But the Four of Swords is like you need time and space and detachment and more solitude here to figure that out. And I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to take that for yourself here this month, or do that more, so that way you can really come to that solid answer within inside yourself about what you want to do. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Pull the Three of Wands here. Yeah, Three of Wands is when your ships come in. Six of Pentacles is when you receive, a good deed here, or you get the rewards from your deeds, your karmic rewards here. So the things that you've been investing in, energetically, materially, physically, I feel aren't that far off from, you getting back your karmic rewards. So, yeah, Leo, that's what I got for you here in your reading. Good reading. I'm going to leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. You'll be notified whenever I upload your video. Otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in the next video.